Okay, I'm going to show you how to scale an item like a video or an image inside your timeline. So I have both here. I have a short little video clip and I have a still photo. So I'm just going to zoom in a little bit on my timeline so we can see this a little better. And that to scale either one of these things, there's actually a couple of ways to do it, but what you really want to do is make sure you have your effect controls window open and showing. So I'm going to click on this tab right here, effect controls. If for some reason your effect controls aren't showing, you can always go to window and go down and make sure that effect controls is checked on. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And then you'll notice that I have all sorts of options here, like position and scale, rotation. All these things are things that we can change about the either photo or the video clip. Doesn't matter. We can do the same thing to either one. So let's just say I wanted to zoom in on the dog in this particular video clip. The easy way is I can come over here and double click on the image. And then once I do, I get this bounding box around the outside. And that will allow me to just drag and scale the image or video. Doesn't matter if it's an image or video. And then I can reposition. So really that's the easy way. That's all there is to it. And now we're focused in on the dog there. Of course, I am losing quality. Remember, anytime you zoom in, you're going to lose quality. And then I'll show you I can do the same thing for this fire pit here. If I want to zoom in on that, I can just double click, grab my bounding box, and then I can zoom in. And then I can position that however I want. And so that video will now be enlarged, or that image will be enlarged. So that's how you can enlarge a video and how you can enlarge a still photo. Both the same. So now you're wondering, well, why is he worried about this window over here, the effect controls? Because the cool thing is I can actually make these changes happen over time. Okay, so I'm going to just undo everything I've just done for a minute so that everything's back to normal. And let me show you how you can change this over time. So let's say that I want my video of the dog here to be full scale to begin with. But as it's playing, I want it to zoom in on the dog, getting the leaf out of the pool. Okay. So I'm going to make sure my playhead's at the beginning of this video clip. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to turn on the little clock for scale. And I'm going to turn on the little clock for position because I'm going to end up changing them both. And what that's going to do is it's going to set a keyframe for both of those objects. Excuse me, for both of those attributes. Okay, so a keyframe basically says at this time, this video is going to do this. All right, so it's saying it's going to be at that position and at that scale at that point in time. So if I move my playhead along, and let's say by here, I want it to be zoomed in on the dog. So it's moving my playhead up here. This is just sort of a repeat timeline of this particular clip's timeline. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to say, you know what? I'm just going to click right on this scale 100% and I'm going to scale that up. I could also have done it over here. I could have used the bounding box. And I'm also going to change the position so that we're seeing where the dog is, right? So you see that little line there, that's kind of telling you that it's working, that it's going to change the position over time because it's sort of showing you where that motion is going to go. All right, so now we can just play that back. And there you have it. It's zooming in on the dog getting the leaf. Okay, so that's how you can change scale and position, both on a still or a video, and then you can also do it over time by using the keyframes in the effect control window.